Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for August 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. That is Monday through Thursday. Now this is a general reading. You know, I'm going to be using my Radley Valentine decks. This time though, I'm going to change it up just a little bit. I will be using my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. And instead of my angel cards coming out, my guardian angels wanted to come out, so we will pull one of those. I will also use my Emily Anderson crystal deck. And in this introduction, I will use my Waite Rider traditional tarot deck. Okay? Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, now I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. Whatever the words come out, they're just going to come out. So we will see what we will see. Anything that is reversed has a little stronger energy. I do talk about higher power. That's who I connect with. That's who I call. Now, that could be, though, your higher power, your guardian angel, your spirit guides, your voice of the universe, your divine, the source, whoever that is for you. Okay, so there's, just what I call is not necessarily what you call. Okay, anyway, I talk about this week that there's been lots of weird stuff going on. So, we have the new moon, which was on the 8th. That was in Leo. Now we have those two full moons in Aquarius. They're bracketing the Leo season. Now the new moon, basically, this new moon, when it is on the 8th, which is the Lion's Gate or the Lion's Portal, gate portal, whatever you want to say about this, this is happening on the 8th also. So all of these things, the two full moons in Aquarius, the new moon that's in Leo falling on the 8th of August, which is that portal's gate, that Lion's Gate, this happens, like the last time this happened was 8 years ago. The prior time this happened was 11, and that's how that works. It's like an 8-11, 8-11 type of cycle. So this is not common. Now, we also have a Friday the 13th in August. That's not common. That happens a minimum of every 6 years. I think the last time, though, this was 11 years ago, so we do have that 1-1 energy. And you have to remember when I was talking about the 8 and and 11 years with the full moon. So we have that 1-1, we have that 8 energy. So there's a lot of different energies going on for Leo season. And that makes things a little bit stronger, a little bit something that we don't necessarily deal with in a common way. Okay, so let's put it that way. Now, also on the 11th of this week, this month, we have Mercury, which is about communication. There's a lot of karma with that. That happens a little bit more. Karma is a little more tangible when it's retro. Okay, but there is karma with Mercury. Mercury is a very fast planet, so things could be happening very, very fast. However, Mercury goes into Virgo, and this is on the 11th. Virgo is an earth sign. Earth signs like to ground things. Earth signs like to make things very clear. Now, I know that because I have people in my life that are Virgos, and they want to be very clear with their communication. So there could be something, during this time that there's just very clear communication happening. Okay, so we have that. Now, of course, we have the other things that I've been talking about. Saturn in Aquarius, reality, seeing the reality versus the illusion. So lots of stuff going on. But remember, Saturn in Aquarius, whether it be retro or going forward, that's going to be happening for at least another year and a half. So we're not even in the middle of it. But we're getting there. We're getting there. And of course, Aquarius with Jupiter, which kind of gives a little bit of the comfort during all of this rough times. Now, let me see what we have. I'm going to use my Waite Rider tarot cards because they have been calling to me a little bit more so. And I do feel that they're good for the introduction. And I do feel that they're, it gives kind of an overview of what's going on in possibly the bigger scheme of things. Now, when we do our readings for the signs, we all have to live within the big scheme of things. So let's see what we might have here. 1, 2, and 3. Remember, numbers do have strong meanings. Many times numbers are messages from the universe, from angels. So write them down. Also, too, if any archangel comes to visit, write that name down, too. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, first card. Okay, here we have this, the Chariot. Now, it was reversed, a little stronger energy. The Chariot is a number 7. 7, I feel, is a divine number. I always liken it to the divine umbrella, the divine protection. Now, the Chariot also, to me, is kind of hands up, hands off. Things are going to happen whether you want them to happen or not. You don't necessarily have the control, but there is a divine force controlling the way things are. Now, Chariot is also about fast moving. So there could be the energies, and we know that the energies are very strong. They are very fast. They are very, very intense. So the Chariot brings a lot of things. Now, the Chariot, too, in a personal reading could bring about a promotion, career change. But again, I always feel very quick energy, quick movement. Something could be changing, or something could be in the process of changing, and it's almost a little overwhelming. And the best thing to do is hands off and leave it to your higher power. Your next card is the Queen of Wands. Now, Queen's underlying energy is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's very fluid, it's very emotional. But Wands energy, Rod's energy, this is fire energy, and that is your Leo, Sagittarius, and your Aries. Now, queens stand in their power. The Queen of Wands knows who she is. Now, it doesn't matter if you are a male or female. We all have some Queen of Wands in us. But the Queen of Wands knows who and what she is. She knows what is owed to her. She knows the allegiance that should be there. She looks, she does have the compassion of the water, have that emotional, I do know, I love you, I understand. But the Wands is also very passionate. She will take this and she will bring it, whatever she feels it needs to be done to the right, to the right of, meaning righteousness. She's going to promote that. She is going to go after that. She is going to rule in that favor. But there is a lot of emotions with the Queen of Wands. There is a lot of passion with the Queen of Wands. But never doubt, the Queen of Wands knows who she is. Okay, let's go on. The Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knights, and I'm going to stop this for a moment. Sorry about that. I had to cough. The Knight of Pentacles, very straightforward, very much going after what I need to go after, very much, do not stop me. Pentacles in itself is our earth energy. And again, that is our Virgo. And I think that that's interesting that we have Mercury going into Virgo, on the 11th. So that's our Virgo, our Capricorn. It is also our Taurus. Again, earth energy, home, money, house, how we create our money, how we create our career, what are we going after. Knights are very directional. You point them in the way to go. The universe points them in the way to go. Things happen, you go there. Now, Knights underlying energy, because all the quartz cards, they're not just what, Wands is just not fire. Pentacles is just not, earth when we're talking about quartz cards. The underlying energy for the Knight is fire. Now, we talked about that. So there is a passion. There is a, I am moving towards this. I am seeing what I want. I am going towards this. So again, there is a passion in this. But the Knight of Pentacles is like, oh, we've got some work to do. And oh my gosh, we got to start working on this. There has to be some, so whatever this changes, whatever this is, I know how it's supposed to be. I know what life is supposed to be like. I know what is owed to me. I know what is, what this connection is. It's not really a selfish energy, so don't think of it as, yes, this is what's owed to me. No. It's just, I know what is needed. I know what is owed, okay? And the Knight of Pentacles is very much, we're going after this. We're doing this. Nothing is stopping us anymore. Okay? So we will see how that all connects with this week. But we do have, and I did tell you about Friday the 13th coming up, didn't I? If I didn't, Friday the 13th in August, okay, now that's in itself is weird. It is strange. And Friday the 13th, I think I did, in August, comes every 6+ years. The last time it happened, I think that it was, did I say 2010? So that would have been 11 years. So again, we have that 11-year anniversary. So we have a lot of 1-1s. We have a lot of 8s. Let us see where we're going for this week. And let's begin our readings. Hello, my Sagittariuses. How are my adventurous and kind of a little wild Sages today? I hope you are wonderful. Oh, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications because that helps. Okay, and also too, I didn't know that I mentioned this in the intro, but besides all of that 11 stuff going on in the 8s and everything that I talked about, Lion's Portal Gate closes on August 11th. So here we have another thing on the 11th. Okay, or with the number 11. So let's see what we have. And your cards are all reversed. Let's see what we have here for my Sagittariuses. I hope you like my backgrounds. That is the one, fire signs. You give me so much opportunity to do the woo type of backgrounds. I love that. Okay, all of these are reversed. Let's see what we have for my Sagittariuses. First card is the Page of Gabriel. Oh, you're going after something really big with a lot of passion, with a lot of hope, with a lot of optimism. If there is a new project, job, career move, if there is a new venture for you, now again, I'm not, always check with your lawyers. I don't give legal advice or financial, but it's something that really makes you passionate, makes you kind of go, everything and anything is possible with this. Now, Pages, underlying energy, Earth energy. That's where the money and the job comes in. It's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Again, something solid, something tangible. Gabriel, though, is your energy, fire. It is Leo's and Aries, also fire, passionate, burning, this something is something that's lighting you up. It's kind of like, I want this. I want this. And I am, I'm going after it and I want it, and it's something that, really feels very purposeful for you. Pages in themselves have an optimism. Pages have a sense of, you've got to try. You've got to try it. Come on, Sages, you have to try. And remember what I'm always saying. I haven't said it for a while, though. If there, something you want to go after, if you don't ask, the answer is always a no. If you ask, yes, it could still be a no, but you could get that yes too. So there is a sense of optimism. There is a sense of I want this, a sense of I'm going after this. And, and again, to my Sagittariuses, you do weigh your risks, the risks and rewards. You do weigh, what is it that I'm going to have to do? You do feel, I have a life to live, and this is where I am at this moment. And again, I really get this strong sense of I want this. I would tell you, reach out to your higher power to make sure you're going on that right course. And yes, I have to also say, make sure, is this wishful thinking? Is this intuition? Even if it's wishful thinking, though, because remember, we have that new moon. That new moon is all about optimism. So, new starts, new beginnings, okay? So this is, again, very powerful, as in, I just feel like, yeah, this is the time. This is the time. Anyway. Energetic, brave, optimistic, playful, and I do feel that playfulness from you. You're so adventurous. Follow your passion, and I know, so you're like, yeah, Deb, many times I followed my passion, and yeah, look where it got me. Oh, but you know what? You lived. You lived. You tried. You didn't just hide. You are ready for any challenge, opportunity for excitement and adventure. Next card. Perspective. So now we have a 12. So we have the 1 and the 2, or we could have 10 plus 2. 1's new beginnings, 10's transition, 2's our choices. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? 2's are also partnering too. But this is Archangel Shamuel. So write down the numbers, write down the angels, because they do come to help. And this is how am I going to look at things. So now, this is kind of where, I feel like you've been at this crossroad before, and you have all of this energy, all of this optimism, all of this passion. You just have to look at it and say, okay, I've been presented with something like this before. Maybe it worked out wonderful. And if it did work out wonderful, follow those steps. If it didn't work out the way you wanted it to work out, look to see how you can make some changes to it. Yes, I have all my little sayings. And, if you always do what you always did, you always get what you always got. Okay? So you may want to look at it just a little bit and say, this is what I want. I've been here before. I've tried this before. How can I make things a little bit different so my outcome can be a little bit different? My outcome can be what I want it to be. Now, many times over, I'll tell you, envision. Well, I haven't said this in a while either. Envision the outcome you want. But then, connect with your higher power and just ask, show me the steps. And then kind of meditate and let things happen. Let things come to you. I would say that, if you take a little bit of time, maybe a half hour to an hour, and you really immerse yourself, prayer, meditation, however that is, have something to write it down, because I see you doing 1, 2, 3. I see somebody writing these steps down, because there is a strong intuitive messaging going on this week. All righty. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Oh, I have been loving my Sagittarius. I've been telling you this. I've been loving your energies. Here we go. Last one. 2 of Gabriel. So we have a 1, 2, and also a 2. There has to be something there. Now, Gabriel again, your energy. And this is basically, okay, crossroads. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Choices, partnering. So there's all of these things happening. Now, the thing is, this is about you being bold. This is about you looking and seeing, what is it that I can accomplish? Which way do I want to go? How do I want to tackle this? How do I want to, this is what I want to accomplish. How can I get that? I want that. I want that, and how can I do it? So there's a strong sense of determination here for you. My Sagittarius is also my Sagittarius. I'm going to tell you, kind of be careful around the people around you, because you can be a little overwhelming to them in your pursuit. So just be aware of that, and because there's people that want to help you. Sometimes you can be so, like I said, it's so focused, and they're like, no, we got to stay out of her way or his way. It's just kind of thing. Okay. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. I love that. I do love that. And yes, when I was pulling out my angel cards, because, I've been having to pack them away as I go back to my little booth and back here. I was putting my hand on the angel cards, and it was like, no, not those. I want to come out. So these are my guardian angel cards. Again, Radley Valentine. And this one is also reversed. Choose freedom. So now we have a 1, 5. So we have a 1, 2, 2, 1, 5. Again, we talk about the 1 and the 10. 5s, which this is 3 5s, 5, 5, 5. However you want to look at it, is change, positive, negative. It's also grace. And sometimes you can have, grace under pressure. That's basically meaning, when you're feeling kind of the pressure around you and you want to just scream out, that's when you kind of hold it down and you go, okay, let's talk about this. So there can be a lot of kindness, a lot of forgiveness with this. But this is about choosing freedom. Now, the interesting thing about this is this goes back to traditional tarot. This would be the Devil card. And the Devil card is one where people are saying, no. This is basically saying, you have a choice to either stay in a situation that is not necessarily making you happy because it's comfortable and because it's what you know, or you have a choice to actually leave that situation. Now, again, these are choices. And it says, this one says choose freedom. Now, sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path, and that goes with the perspective also. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. And the thing is, it doesn't mean, it's not saying break up, do a, get, quit your job, get a divorce. It doesn't say that. It's just that when you make some changes for yourself, people around you, they have to change too. So be positive. Look, where do you want to be? Sometimes, and I'll tell you, when I am clearing a house, what you need to, what is recommended is that you stand in the middle of each room and you envision what you want that room to look like. So if you are in a relationship that's on the harder side, and it's like, I want to break free of the harder parts of this relationship, envision what you want your relationship to look like. Okay? Envision that. So like I said, this is not about divorcing, quitting. It's not about, it's not about this separation. It's about envisioning what do you want this relationship to look like. And, and you pull in all the positive. So like I said, when you're in a room and if it's kind of got some spooky, scary energies, you want to envision it healthy. You want to envision it happy. You want to envision it having light come in. So that's really what, those skills transfers into this. Okay? Let's go on and see what we have, what crystal or energy for my Sagittariuses we have. Here we go. Okay, not reversed. Azurite. I love Azurite. I have this. Anyway, Azurite is about divine guidance. So remember, we have Archangel Chamuel. We have the numbers 12215. Look those up, angel numbers, in your search browser. It's also about stillness. Remember, I was talking about, meditating half hour to an hour. New connection. It's also astral travel, which is something I don't really get into. I've had it happen a couple of times in my life, but it's very interesting. Anyway, at least it was to me. Okay, my Sages. Love your readings as always. Remember, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. You keep me going. So let's do that. Anyway, my Sagittarius is, as always, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.